Everybody had a great weekend, and we are live on episode number 1253. Topic title for today: larger vision. Larger vision. Last week I watched a segment about a young man, and a lot of you, as I described this, but I watched a documentary and I'd heard it many times, but I wanted to share it with you guys. It's about a young man who dreamed of being an actor. Some of you are going to know exactly what I'm talking about, some not, but it was the early 1980s. He wasn't actually getting the big parts he wanted. He was broke. He became discouraged. In fact, he actually drove his beat up car all over the place, drove it up this one night, and it was at the top of the hill. Now, if you guys know who I'm talking about, top of the hill overlooking the city of LA, go ahead and put inside the chat box who you think I'm talking about. He did something kind of unusual. He wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered. So this young man, he had grown up so poor that his family actually lived in a Volkswagen van at one time. Pretty crazy. He put that check in his wallet and he kept it there. And when things got tough, he pulled it out and he looked at it to remind himself of his dream, his goal. And a dozen years later, that comedian, Jim Carrey, was making $15 to $25 million per movie. Think about that. What would have happened if he got rid of that check? Now, some of you would be like, well, he would have made it anyway. I think the point is it's something symbolic, something he wrote down, that he kept with him, that he had in front of him at all times. It could be literally on your cell phone. One of the things that my wife does that I like with her cell phone is write on the cover something that is important to her, that is a goal. She actually puts right on the cover of her phone. So it could be an amazing quote, something that she was working on, her top 3 goals or whatever. Now, if you look at mine, right at the front of mine, when they say, you need to have your goals right in front of you, I asked her if having Jamie on my phone was a bad goal. This is what's on mine. And she said, I can accept that one. Okay. But the bottom line is, more than likely, it would not have come to pass, because the studies tell us that that we move towards what we consistently see, it's eventually going to come to pass. And so you should keep something in front of you all the time. So think about it. You might not be reaching your highest potential right now, your goals, your rank, your trading, whatever it is that you're doing in life. You may not be at the rank that you want right now. You might not be making the trading profits that you want right now. And it's not because that you don't have enough faith. I hear people all the time, you got to have more faith and this isn't coming to pass because you don't have more faith. It's not because you don't have the talent. It's not because you don't have determination. A lot of you have determination. It's because you're not keeping the right things in front of you, whether it's in the forefront of your mind, on your cell phone, your desk, or wherever. It's not in front of you. You got to keep your vision in front of you, and what you keep in front of you, you're going to move toward. You're going to think about that every day. Those dominant thoughts that we have, we are moving towards those things. Whether they're positive or negative, we're moving towards those things. That's why I always say, whatever you focus on expands. What you focus on grows. So that's something that you see every day. This thing reminds you of what it is that you are believing for every day, something that inspires you, something that ignites your faith. The scriptures say, where there is no vision, the people perish. And this is why so many people, I believe, have lost their passion for life. That's why many people are literally walking, breathing corpses every single day. They have lost their passion, and passion is the juice. When you believe to do great things in your life, when you believe to set this new standard for your family, your vision will enlarge. In fact, it will even, I'd like to use the word supersize. You could supersize your vision. A lot of times when I talk to people, I say things like, they'll say something like, I can't ever imagine that happening to me. I can't imagine being that blessed. I can't imagine hitting Chairman 25 or Chairman 50 and beyond. Let me tell you something. Don't worry, because it won't be for you if you don't have vision for it. It's not going to happen, because without vision, you're not going to get the best and be the best. You're not going to be the winner that you guys were meant and designed to be in this life. And so my message for you guys today is to create a larger vision for yourself, your life, your family, your business, your health. Because again, we are constantly moving towards what we think about all day long, what we actually see in our mind's eye. I remember Helen Keller was asked, what is worse than being blind? She said, having eyes to see and no vision. So we got to have vision. We have got to create that as the most important thing that we can create in this life. Have a dream so big that today looks tiny. Having a future so bright that you need sunglasses. That will be the very thing that's literally going to pull you out of bed every single morning. You've got to create a specific vision for your life. You can't say, so I just want more money. I want a bigger house. I want to travel more. That is not specific. Okay. Something that will literally pull you out of bed. Because guess what? Wanting a bigger house, that ain't going to pull you out of bed in the morning. Because when you're tired in the morning, you don't want to go to work. You'll be like, you know what? I don't really mind this house. I'll just stay here. Okay. I mean, that's the truth. You know, I've got to wake up earlier. I've got to get to bed earlier. And that's how I'm going to change the future of my life. But it's not going to change unless you actually create this vision first. And so, guys, if you like today's message, I want you to go ahead, put an amen inside the chat box, something quick and short and simple that you can take action. Look, this is the fourth quarter. This is the fourth quarter. A lot of people right now, they're kind of coasting into 2024 thinking 2023 is already over. How you end right now, how you end a year, this fourth quarter, that's going to determine how you start 2024. Okay. So with that, guys, I'm going to close this out. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm also grateful for your continuous support of Morning Motivation. You guys have a great day. Talk soon.